Alright, doing a little mic check here. Make sure we're live and clear. Live and clear? I think that's what I said. Maybe loud and clear was what I was going for. Alright. Been here. I want to share it out, of course. I'm going to drop a tweet to see who can pop in on this. I'm going to hashtag a whole bunch of shit. Why not? And see what can come up of it. I'm very curious. Very, very curious what all I can get to come in by hashtagging a bunch of shit. Some I don't do too much on Twitter. There's a lot of hashtags. So we'll see what happens if I do that. Alright. Okay, we'll do this. Sweet. Gotta get in the chat window myself. See who's all in there. Swear my goddamn neighbors. Just fucking dumb. They're childish. Alright, cool. There's the tweet. It's out. I think. Something like that. Either way, it'll work. I don't know who's here and who's not here, but if you're here, that's awesome. If you're not, then oh well to that too. But as you can see, we got the Amazon, King Kong Karn, Fighter Hayabusa, Starman, Giant Panther, and King. And they unhooked my headset. Jesus. Alright. We'll give it about another minute. See if anybody else pops in. Playtime yo-yo! Alex Dar, appreciate you guys for commenting in the chat, so I know people are here. Who remembers this game? SNES Pro Wrestling on the regular Nintendo system. And if you do, who was your favorite character? And I have them set up on the screen. It's the way I think most people thought was the consensus: three heels and the three faces. So, yeah. Who was your character? Who did you like to use? Mine was Giant Panther. Shouldn't be a surprise to anybody who's followed this channel with the Call Wrestling, because the Enforcer, Rick Blanchard, was my guy. His finisher was the Claw. So was Giant Panther. That's why a lot of people think Giant Panther was modeled after Kerry Von Erich. Some people think Slender was modeled after Ric Flair, because one of his set of holds was the figure 4. Even though the finisher was the backbreaker. Starman, a lot of people think it was Mil Mascaras. And the list goes on. I don't know what you guys thought, who these guys were modeled after in real life. Who do you think they thought they were supposed to be in real life? Geez, King Kong Karn, I'm trying to remember his freaking name. Just right now on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. Right now, if you guys can hear me, somebody type in the chat, because I'll get it up. I'll see it on the screen. But right now I see the refreshing. And the refreshing. And the refreshing. Hopefully that is fixed now, because it just refreshed and refreshed and refreshed. Now cleaned up, so that's good, that's good. Alright, cool. Alright. If you guys got Twitter, Facebook, any goddamn thing, share this biznitch out. But we're going to get this started, so we're not on here all damn day. I start this match now. It should be done in probably about 30 minutes or less. Remember, 6-man elimination, SNES style. Let's get this going. Guys, got to give me your take on these 6 builds. What do you think they look like? Do they look good? I was like Amazon. I always remember more with the fish gill side, but it's got the Spock style airs going on, or whatever the hell you want to call those. They kind of have like a wing thing that you could put on his head, but it's just too big. It didn't look right. King Corn Carmel had the box thing on his head for every match. It just kind of looks dumb to put it on him. And Ed will get a kick out of this comment. This is the only time I can accept professional wrestlers without knee pads. Was this video game, because none of them wore them. I don't know if Starman did because he had on the long pants. But nobody had knee pads, and it was acceptable. Oh, shit. There we go. There it is. Go, fight! Fighter Hayabusa. And just to give you guys a quick refresher, he was from Japan. He was born September the 18th of 1951. He stood 6'2", 230 pounds, and his favorite move was the back brain kick. Fighter Hayabusa. Alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, give this a rating. How good does Fighter Hayabusa look compared to SNES Pro Wrestling on Nintendo? I mean, obviously we don't know what their entrance attire looked like in SNES. But, you know, if you remember the game... And here comes Starman. Quick background on Starman. His date of birth is unknown. He was believed to be from Mexico, but that also was unknown. That was just the assumption. 6'3", 220 pounds, and he loved that somersault kick and the flying cross chop. That was Starman. Gotta let me know what you guys think of these builds. Just kind of write their name down on a scale 1 to 10. Give it a grade. If you don't want to say the whole name, just write like FH for Fighter Hayabusa, SM for Starman. You know, abbreviated. It's cool. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Kin Corn Karn. There you see the little hat on his head. From Korea. From Korea. And he was born on August the 4th of 1942. 1942, which means he would have been 82 years old this year if he was still alive. Is he still alive? We don't know. But he was 6'1", 280 pounds. He loved the karate kick and the Mongolian chop, and believe it or not, this was my second choice to use in the game, was King Corn Karn, because I could do that karate kick so good. And that chop, if you ever played the game, that chop was deadly, but it was hard to execute, because when he went to do it, you could bust his ass if you wanted to counter it. So you had to be really quick with it. But I used that karate kick like crazy. But Giant Panther was still my go-to guy. I see his facial hair is a little messed up. Good job, game. Why are they all out on the floor but one? It's so weird. They should have fixed this shit by now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from the USA. Born November the 5th, 1952. He stood 6'6", 320 pounds. That's why some people after Hulk Hogan, because of the colors and the tan. His favorite moves were the headbutt and the Iron Claw. But like I said, that deep bronze tan, the blonde hair. He was probably a cross between Hogan and Kerry Von Erich. Keep fluctuating how many's in here. 6, 8, down to 4. Appreciate everybody who's popping in, checking it out. Honest opinions on these old school throwback SNES Pro Wrestling calls. Got the arena put together. 2 more to enter the ring. And the first, his nation was unknown. His birthday was unknown, but we knew he stood 6'1", 230 pounds, and he loved that outlaw choke and the piranha bite. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Amazon. Not sure what's with this entrance, but hey, kind of fits this goof ass. Yeah. I'd play it, but we'd get the flag. What's crazy is I could play it. And then I would have to delete the video at the end, so I don't get the copyright strike. Oh, man. Jesus. Yeah, he's a mental case. It all works. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 6th and final guy. Also from the USA. Born February the 9th of 1961. Stood 6'5", 280 pounds. Favorite move was the backbreaker. It's King Slender. That was the one thing I always wondered with his name, King Slender, but he wasn't so slender. That's 6'5", 280. Can you imagine if they made him like a real tiny little pipsqueak with the name King Slender? Although it would be cool if the creators of this game and Nintendo got together with PlayStation and said, hey, let's remake the game. Let's get the original 6 guys and let's give people a whole bunch of new characters and throw them in the game. But you got to include the original 6. Although people would buy it if it just had the original 6 and nothing else. But it'd be nice to have a bunch of different new characters to use and play. Same arena, same camera guys sliding back and forth on the floor, the same referee. We tried to get the referee to be in a white shirt the best we could, so there's the one we've got. And here we go. I didn't turn everything off. And this is elimination. Oh my goodness. Oh. Bam. Okay. Is it telling me I'm controlling somebody or something? Let me see something here. Oh, I don't want to control nobody. We'll restart the match now. There we go. I didn't even know it gave me Hayabusa. There we go. Now everybody's going to wrestle. Better. There we go. This is more like it. Like I said, copyright strikes would be something insane. I don't know if anybody watches the Indoor Football League. I don't know what it was that took place, but I have a favorite team in the Indoor Football League, the Arizona Rattlers, and they played the Northern Arizona Wranglers just the other day, and their game has been pulled from YouTube because somewhere in the video something came up from the WWE and they found out and demanded it to be pulled for copyright. So you can't go back and watch the game, and I had planned on watching the game later. Oh my God, Fighter Hayabusa's got a big giant Slim Jim. He got a big giant Slim Jim, and the Amazon wants to eat it. Oh, man, threw him right onto the Slim Jim. That's gotta hurt. Maybe. Look at the freaking Slim Jim in the ring. Are you shitting me? There you see Starman. Holy shit. Boom. And King Khan was Killer Khan. That was the name I was trying to think of earlier. I know that's who he's modeled after. It's gotta be. I think Fighter Hayabusa was probably Antonio Inoki. That's my guess. I don't know what to think about for Amazon. Oh, God, Amazon's got a chair. He's going after Slender with it. Missed him. Oh, cracking that time. What the hell? That chair is just bouncing all over the damn place. Look at that meat. Hit him with the meat stick. Hit him with the meat stick. Oh my goodness. These guys want to get toys. Ah, he's got a guitar. Donk donk. Big DDT on the floor. Nice kicks by Slender. There's that backbreaker. And just launched him like a piece of trash. Who would you all say was the biggest face out of these six, and which one was the biggest heel? Most people I asked that to say Starman and Amazon was the big heel and the big face. And if I don't hear Starman, it's always King Slender. I never hear anyone else other than them two for the face. Is that a bat? He's got a big black bat. Karn's down. 2. Oh, Karn was eliminated by Fighter Hayabusa. Irish whip. Woohoo! Man. Now I'm learning, I don't know what that little plus sign is down at the bottom on Giant Panther's name. I don't know what that is. And now it just disappeared. Nice move. 1. And a kick out. We've got a trash can. Jesus. Nice move by Amazon. But this is fast-paced action. Panther kicks out. Alright, y'all. Thoughts on the ring. What do you think? If you guys remember the video game, what do you think? The only thing I don't like about it, and you guys are going to laugh, is the top left-hand corner. All those buckles should be blue, and the bottom right-hand corners should be red. They're backwards. They're backwards. Man, Khan was in trouble there. I always wish they would have used a little bit more colors, though, because they had Amazon and Khan in purple, and Slender and Giant Panther in the yellow. And I put somebody in blue. Nobody's in blue. Nobody's in red. Oh, shit. Panther just got booted out of town. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, Supreme Wrestling Federation goes live for the first time. 10 big matches. 10 matches this Thursday. It's out of control. 10 massive matches. Calvin Sanders, Jack Lazarus signed the Throwbacks, taking on Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort had some harsh words to say, I believe it was today, about the Throwbacks. Gotta love the character development board, and Starman officially eliminated. There's the claw! There's the claw! Carn's in trouble! And Carn's out of there. Holy smokes. Starman's still out of it on the floor. We're down to 4. The Amazon, Giant Panther, King Slender, and Fighter Hayabusa. And right now, I think the Amazon is looking good. There's that pile driver of Slender. I used to hit that pile driver with him and then nail the backbreaker. 1, 2, and he kicks out Amazon. Look at Starman. He looks freaking injured. Who did you guys use the least? Not many people told me who they used, so maybe you'll tell me who you used the least. Because I know in my area, with my friends and family that I played the game with, it's Fighter Hayabusa. He was used the least by most people. I liked using him. I mean, that kick to the back of the head, a la Bad News Brown, I loved it. Oof. But if I talk about Giant Panther, I used the most, and I think King Slender would have been who I used the least, believe it or not. Uh-oh, is he going to go get that guitar? No, he's going to drop one of his knees and pose, apparently. Oh my God, Hayabusa went flying. Oh, beautiful suplex by Panther. I always wonder where they came up with the names for some of these guys. Beautiful move. Who were like the natural rivals? I always thought it was Amazon and Starman, Fighter Hayabusa and Slender for some reason, and I'd have put King Kong with Giant Panther. I don't know why I would have had it that way, but that'd have been my rivals. Oof. Damn. We should start biting him. Damn. He just tearing up Slender, and Panther rolling into the trash can. Sends Hayabusa back into the ring. Hayabusa's gonna get him. You can feel it. Boom! That might be it right there. But no, he's just up. Hey, once I'm done with this match, I'm going to go in and start messing around with some of the options for the game. Turn all this stuff off around it so we don't know where their energy is. There's that kick! That brain kick. 1, that could be it. 2, 3, and Panther's gone, and we're down to 3. We get the blood turned on. And if you guys didn't see it yesterday, Sin City Wrestling. That's right, Sin City Wrestling went live. 1, 2, 3, and Amazon's out of there. And we're down to Hayabusa and Slender. And as I said, with most people I know, this would have been the number 1 and the number 6 ranked guys on their list. Slender was number 1 with most people. And Hayabusa was last. Oh, he still hit him. Come on. Oh. backbreaker in. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicked out. I'm also working on some sliders. There's some slight sliders for this game. Try to make these matches as realistic as possible. A lot I've been working on for this SWF coming up. That's why I've been running tests like this. Give us something to watch so I can learn some things to give you guys the best call wrestling company experience possible. See our referee, Hung Solo, as I always called him. Japanese wrestler, Japanese made game. Why not? Japanese referee. I think I said wrestler. I want to see a backbreaker. What the hell was Habusa doing? Looked like he was trying to leave the ring. Man, he looks exhausted. He didn't get him across that ring too fast. Can't wait till we get to 10,000 subs. It's going to be a long time, but when we do, we're going to have a $100 giveaway, I think. We'll give away $100 that night. We'll have a 10K freaking special or some shit. Maybe I'll buy somebody a PlayStation 9. I don't know. Nice backdrop. Oof. Would love to be able to go live sometime between now and before Thursday's show and discuss the roster and see what people think, but I don't know if that's going to be able to happen. Oh, look at this. Whee! Oh, nice move. Where's he going? He changed his mind. Pick him up, hit him with that brain kick. The back brain kick to be specific. Oh my goodness, highest boost on the top. I can fly. Oh my goodness, he went for a frog splash and he fucking died. Just think, ladies and gentlemen. Just think about it for a second. If these gentlemen were real, King Slender, based off ages we knew, was the youngest one in the game. And last month he would have turned 63. 63. That's how old this game was. And King Corn, like I said, would be 82 this year. Oh! Yeah, he would have turned 82 in August. Or 83 in August. Out of control. I think I got that math right in my head. What is this, 2024, right? And he was born in 42. So yeah, it's been 82 years this year. So right now he'd be 81. Jesus. And when the game came out, what year did this game come out? Does anybody remember? I'm gonna look while we're live here. 86. Oh man, in 1986, October of 86. And Karn was the oldest, born in 42. Think about that for a minute. The game came out in 1986, and Karn was born in 1942, which would have made him 44 at the time. 44. I've been the oldest in the game, and the youngest in the game now is 63. 2, 3, and Slender got him. Not a surprise at these ages, the youngest guy comes out on top. The youth prevails. King Slender is your winner. And Slim Jim still in the ring. That's a big ass Slim Jim. Good Lord. Wow. take the time here to show you guys the two newest members. I'll get it out. The two newest members of the SWF, because I never did get a chance to show them. They are the throwbacks. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Geesh. They are Calvin Sanders and Jack Lazarus. Two good pals, if you will. Here we go. Calvin Sanders right here. Nice throwback look, old school look. And then he's also got the blue. Not sure which one I like better. Don't know if I like the blue or if I like the red. As you can see, a little bit of differences on the entrance. And his tag team partner wears exactly the exact same gear. And we will go check him out right now. That being Jack Lazarus. There is Jack. And there you see him. As I told you, the same look. They're wearing the same exact gear as tag teams should. They are taking on Southern Comfort. Oh, and I want to mention this to everybody. I had a conversation today with the Platinum Blondes and Bobby Idol. Okay, now, right here's Bobby Idol. His nickname was the Platinum Standard. Okay, he joined the company first. That was basically how it was agreed upon. Bobby Idol, the Platinum Standard. And then you got Giorgio Armani III. Okay, and then down here, his tag team partner, right here he is, Ricky Rose. They then ended up joining the company as the Platinum Blondes. Well, they're both platinum, and it may cause some confusion. So I talked to them and said, is there any chance somebody be willing to give up the name Platinum? Well, the Platinum Blonde said he was here first, he can keep it. And since the handler of the Platinum Blondes is from Canada, they've renamed themselves the Canadian Blondes. So that'll be their new name, the Canadian Blondes. And their gear may be changing. And if you look here, I'll show you. They got some gold and purple. Word is these are going to go red and white Canadian flag colors to play off the Canadian idea, which is absolutely cool with me. And I was given some graphics for a new shirt and everything. I got to change them yet. That's part of the plan sometime today or into tomorrow. But that's what I'm talking about. That's what we need with the people on this roster. It wasn't an argument. It wasn't a problem. It was completely understood by all involved. Nobody fussed and hussed. The one said, hey, you were here first. You keep it. I'll figure it out. Got back in touch with me like not even 20 minutes later. Said, how's Canadian Blondes? How about that's fine? Simple as that. So I got to make those changes on the boards. And speaking of the boards, I'm going to make sure I share the link for all those who've been in and out. And I would like for some of you during the show every once in a while, drop the link if you want to our boards. First show Thursday. First show is Thursday. It went twice. So you got the swfzone.proboards.com. And like I said, there's some character development going on in there. And as I told everybody else, you don't have to go in here and talk. It's not required. But this is where I'll keep track of the rankings. This is where I'll keep track of the roster. This is where I'll keep track of whatever it needs to be kept track of. And all I ask is for you to either go on the boards once in a while and let me know you're around, or attend the live shows and let me know you're around. Nothing is required. You choose how you want to handle it. And I will be honest again and admit it again. The more involved you are, the bigger your push will be. It's that simple. Because if I can get a guy to go on the boards and talk a lot of shit and have some fun and then show up in the shows and talk some shit in the chat room, I want to use that guy and push him, or that girl and push her. I'm not going to lie about it. But I know everybody has a life. And here's the thing. Wrestler A could be able to do all that today and tomorrow not be able to do nothing. Where Wrestler B might not be able to do nothing today and could do everything tomorrow. You just never know. And I will say this, and I've explained this very simple 1,000 billion zillion times when it comes to call wrestling, Eve betting. To take a shit normally takes a few minutes. And a lot of people have cell phones these days, if not everybody. Most people like to scroll their Twitter, their Facebook, their Instagram. Well, how about doing one of those shits a week? You sit down, you go swfzone.proboards.com and go into the character development thing and talk some shit while you take a shit. And there you go. All you gotta do is do it one time for the week. One time for the week. And then you have your character development out, talk some shit to somebody that's in the company, build your case to be pushed, and whatnot. And while I'm talking about push that damn like button right now. Share this button out, let everybody know. Let's get these people here. Let's build this roster. Let's have some fun with call wrestling like we used to when ICW was at its peak, and me, Ed, and Callum each had to have our own show, and each show had like 30 people on it. That's how big our roster was. We had like 30 guys on each show. We didn't even get started yet, and I think, shit, let me count them. Right here's 4. That's 8. 9. This is 10. 11, 12, 13. 14. 15, 16. I got to show you that one too. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 24, 25, 20, 26. I'm going to show you guys the KO King. I don't remember. Did I show you guys Keith James? I don't remember. But here's KO King. Little different look for the KO King than ever before. It's got 2 looks. Not sure what's with this. Don't know what he's going for here, but hey, I think, you know, I don't have any word yet to telling me which look he wants to use mostly. But yeah. Does anybody remember? You know what? Just in case I didn't show it, I'll show it again. We'll show Keith James real quick. So I don't remember if I showed him. I don't remember if I did. But we'll do it right now. Like I said, we're in 20, almost 30 characters, and we didn't even have our first show yet. Yeah, I remember showing it now because I said the DLW, Drew's live wrestling, I think is what it is. And I forget what I called it, and he made sure he corrected me in the chat room that day. I remember showing it now. But there it is. So we're going to have some fun. And I'll give you guys the card if you didn't catch it all. Apollo Adonis will be in the main event against Alex Dar. Todd O'Sullivan, the Whiskey Rebels, going to take on the Heartthrob Rick Sharp. Bushido taking on Jacob Rage. The Canadian Blondes taking on Bad Intentions. Camera Lady versus Raven Nightfall, the Angel of the Dark. Curtis Cage against Running Wolf. Siali Maki versus Hawkeye. The Professor against Bobby Idol. KO King versus Keith James. There's a old school match from ICW. And then, like I said, newly signed, the Throwbacks will now get tag team action against Southern Comfort, which means every single talent that's on the roster has been booked. No more matches will be added. But, yeah. And I'm going to try and take a poll on the boards if whether or not we should sign jobbers. And here's why I'm thinking about it. And you guys can tell me what you think of this. Remember this. I'm thinking about signing a couple developmental talents for the main shows. And here's why. If you're one of those people who watches the matches and you don't want to break away from the show because something's going to happen, you don't want to miss it, you could go grab your bowl of chips, go take your piss, whatever it is you got to do during a jobber match. I can throw a jobber match in somewhere in there, and instead of having intermission, you know who's going to win most likely. And I say most likely because we've seen jobbers beat the main talent before. Just ask Powerhouse, who did not sign with the SWF. It's happened to him. It's happened to Feck, who also did not sign with the SWF. So, gives us that. That's what his guy was going to be, Mr. Jerry Lightning. He's got a brother who's also a Lightning. But yeah, you see that old Lightning Express nickname is what they were going to be. Love this jacket though. It's badass. Ha. If it did, Alex, I don't remember you losing, honestly, to a jobber at all. I don't remember that at all. But who knows, it might have. But, yeah, like I said, I'm going to probably try and drop a poll on the board, see what people think. Should we have jobbers or not? I mean, I want them, but I don't want them. If that makes any sense. Well, with that all said, we're going to wrap this one up. And just remember, go to the SWF board, register, drop me your call information there, your hashtags, and we'll get you added to the roster. First show is Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. Until then, we're out of here. Later.